Welcome back to the garden. Today I am going to move my Black Beauty zucchini. As you can see, it has its true leaves. It has been in the grow tent. The sides are open, so it has been receiving direct sun, wind, and exposure to outdoor temperatures for the whole week or so. So I am about to move it to a permanent home. One will stay behind just in case there's some failure with getting this transplanted. So he's going to move from here to his permanent home here. So what I have here is a mixture of my ground soil, a little perlite, and I'm going to amend this with just a little bit of peat moss to loosen up my heavy soil. So get this mixed up really well. And to provide myself with a little insurance policy, I just cut the top of a 2-liter bottle. It's tinted green just in case my zucchini cannot handle the intensity of the sun, or say the temperature drops at night. It's just a little insurance policy. But tonight it should be nice and cool. It's 50 at night. It's been as high as almost 80, which is unseasonably warm this morning. So I know he can handle the fluctuation in temperatures, because by the way, it is Illinois and we can fluctuate quite a bit. So I'm going to stir this up. I'm using ground soil because it has a lot of my bacteria that's specific to my area. I also have heavy clay, so it's very nutritious. The peat moss helps just provide just a little bit of soil retention, because this is growing in a pot. We're going to get this mixed up really well. I will be adding a good print fertilizer. So let me grab that so you can see what I'm using. Gotta be careful moving around here. So I'm going to add to about a cup. So I'm going to add that in. And this is a balanced fertilizer. The numbers, I'll show you that one more time. So it is for organic growing, all natural, long lasting. It's a granular fertilizer. It's by exposure. Sorry. So let's get this all mixed together. Okay. And zucchinis tend to have not terribly deep roots, but they do kind of, it's a big plant, so it has a nice little rooting system. Just going to add a little bit more. So we'll say maybe 1.5. I just feel like that wasn't quite a full cup. Get that all mixed here. The soil was pre-moistened, because I am using peat moss. So it's important, if you're using peat moss or using it as an additive, to have some moisture in it, because it's hard to wet it the first go around. And I'm not going to fill this container up to the top, because zucchinis like to bind, and I want to be able to lift it up to the lid, the rim of this, and I want to try to support it. The whole point of raising this pot up, I'm just going to turn it upside down, support it with my fingers, tap, tap, tap. And you want to make sure you do this before it gets too root bound. So you see that? It has a nice set of roots, so it tells me the roots are all the way around. They were just getting ready to start to spin and turn, so I want to make sure that I get it out. So I'm trowel here, and I'm plant it dead center. Nothing will go into this pot. perhaps an onion or two. Oh, too low. There you go. Nice loose soil. I'm going to plant him at his own level because he liked the level he was in. And I'm going to compact the soil a little bit so we don't have major air pockets. So this has a nice loose bed. So this plant, this is kind of a deep pot. So it's a spread. I will water it in really well. And as I mentioned, I have my insurance policy. So if the sun is too intense, I can put it under here. Or if there's a sudden drop in temperature, I know that I can get them through the night. But we're expected to have high 70s all week, and into the next week, our nights are expected to be in the 50s. So I have no doubts that my little zucchini will do just fine, and I'll just maintain this cover here just in case I have to run out real quickly and try to save him. So I'm planting him out. I'm going to give him a week. His friend, the zucchini, or my backup zucchini, will be planted next week. I have seeds on standby to grow just in case something happens. And really a family of 4 only needs 2 zucchinis because a zucchini can be quite prolific. So I thank you for joining me as I garden in my 5B garden. I am going to provide animal protection by caging them. And the cage can also help with supporting the leaves once fruit starts to develop, just to keep the leaves off the ground. Make sure it doesn't break off. So here you have it. Transplanting the zucchini. Wish me luck. Thank you so much for joining. Come back again and see what else is going on in my garden.